What up? It's your boy T-Bird here on the reaction show, doing a follow-up to my Wrestling Wednesday, because not too long after I upload my videos, I'll put my two thoughts and reactions on stuff that's going on in wrestling, like my worry about WrestleMania 40 with involving the Roman Reigns title run as well too, that you know their posse may be trying to have him go past 40 just to do the break Hogan's records or anything. I said my pieces as well too. And the other one about the bizarre world mindset of the wrestling world, how folks will give you more ish for talking trash about a heel more than talk trash about a baby face as well too. Know what I mean? Or while they celebrate a heel turn more than a baby face turn. But anyway, check my videos out on them as well too. But soon after I do that, I see that Pllana do drop a video. He's in one of his talking about one of the videos of their thoughts and reaction on as well too. But this is his. I'll look in the description. It's hot take time. So this is Pllana hot takes, and the top topic of the Pllana hot takes is called 1,641 more days. Pretty much talking about Roman Reigns. They want him to.
What is up, guys, and welcome back.
Hold on. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh, wait, what's going on? I don't know why I keep doing it. Anyway, 1,641 more days. They talk about Roman Reigns. You know, I said, if you haven't seen my video, I said my take on there. First off, no, he got to drop it on 40. I always said that even the ones who was all about him, this tribal chief persona as well too, are tired as well too. But I already said there's folks who are wanting them to do that and do this, and in case you don't want to see my video, in case you don't have time to see my video or don't want to do it out of spite because it's Roman hating, because they don't like if anybody hate on Roman, and this go back to my other video how posts will vilify somebody for slandering a villain more than they slander a hero, babyface. But that's another story. But anyway, I always say my reasons. But four reasons that I see folks might want him to have it. One, they're trolling. They're trolling heat misers, meaning they don't care about nothing about anything else but to see fans be pissed off. They're here for the heat. They love wrestling just for the heat, nothing else, no more. You know what I'm saying? Them type folks irk me. Them type folks, in my opinion, I'll be honest, wanted to slap the shit out of them, not wish they was a wrestling fan or low key slap the shit out of them. That's another story. Number two, and this involving the person a lot of folks want to finish the story on, and that's Cody Rhodes. They Cody haters. They hate him because they still hate him from the time he was on AEW because he didn't want to turn heel, his booking and all that, and it's carrying over to his WWE, or they hate him because he left AEW for WWE, so they laugh at him that they say wishing his downfall in WWE to show how folks said from AEW to AEW, the grass is green on the other side, or they hate Cody because they feel like he's jumping in front of folks who's well deserving as well too. Third one is they tribal nut huggers or tribal dick riders, and I say this because in a clean way, they're so in love with this tribal chief character, this title reign, everything. They feel like once he dropped the title, it's going to be over. They think wrestling's going to WWE at least going to go downhill. It's not going to be the same and all that. It's not going to be the same. It's going to fall. It's not going to be as great as it was because of Roman. That's right. They're scared. They're afraid. And I said the bonus was the bonus is out of spite of Hulk Hogan. Out of spite of Hulk Hogan. Because, Hogan was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He's reason why WWF is where he is today. But he was very controversial, racial-wise, backstage politicking-wise, or they don't like him in general, and they want Roman to break the legacy just to erase his legacy as well, too. But anyway, that's my thoughts from the videos. Either way, let's see the hot takes from Pllana. First off, where he really hot take his thoughts on as well too. Let's see.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to their hot takes video. Let's get right into the first one. That comes from Colton, who says, every time I see Roman Reigns, I'm reminded that I wouldn't mind at all if he held the title for years to come. It is true.
And of course, a lot of folks, like I said, want him to hold the title forever, man. And like I said, Not talking to trolling, but other reason, like I said, they don't. It's partially also part three. They scared that that WWE is gonna go downhill, or is hey, once he drop it.
Truly an all-time run. And honestly, if Roman Reigns holds on to the title for another 1,641 days, he will break Bruno Sammartino's record. Should he? Absolutely not. Look, I agree that this is an all-time run. I agree that when Roman Reigns is on TV, it feels like a big deal, like the biggest deal, and he's a top star in the business right now, but he's barely defending that title. He's barely on SmackDown, and that is a problem. So I'm sorry, I cannot see Roman Reigns hold the title after WrestleMania 40. He's got to drop it at WrestleMania, in my opinion. The next hot.
That's why I say Pllana. It's like I say, Pllana was all about heel Roman in the beginning as well too. But he's tired of it. He's another one that thought that he should have dropped it at 39. He should another one thought he should have dropped it at 39, man. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. There's folks who were a fan of this run are tired. To be honest, they're tired. And then there's folks to defend this, saying that this is he's a special attraction. This is what wrestling is, a special attraction. We have that just the territorial days, when they and this is another thing another thing that works for me. I should have talked about this in the face versus heel thing I have on video. What happened to the point that special track that the attraction back then was babyfaces well too that held a long title. Now that only people that hold a long title these days are heels. Now, I mean, not just him, Gunther, and even in other company, Jacob Fatu, when he's a heel, he's like the longest reigning MLW champion right now, and many others. So yeah, why is it that long title reigns only good for heels anymore? These days, not for babyface anymore. If babyface did before, why can't they do it now? Comment down about that. Anyway, next one. CM Punk is not canceled any wrestling program. I don't think he is, to be honest with you. I think people are scared of him because he would do things that destroy the company, but he wasn't going to. Maybe the wrestlers should have treat him with respect instead of make him look like a villain. I'm gonna let Pllana take this one. It's like I'm like so on this. I mean, I want to see CM Punk do good, but at the same time, there's times I questioned CM Punk's integrity. There's times even I thought like in the storyline, especially in the most recent AEW, even the storyline between him and Ricky Starr, I was wondering how he's still the babyface of it and Ricky Starr's being a heel. But let's keep going.
Take comes from Vincent, who says CM Punk is not a cancer to any wrestling promotion. I don't think he is, to be honest with you. I think you are scared of him because he would do things that would destroy the company, but he wasn't going to. Maybe the wrestlers should have treated him with respect instead of making him look like a villain. That is honestly one of the funniest sentences. You said people are scared because he might destroy the company. Like, bro, that is why people think he's a cancer. But is he or is he not? I don't think he is. I think that CM Punk is misunderstood. I think he's the most misunderstood wrestler. The next take comes from Ja M2162, and he says that WWE does not.
Pepsi feel they like people to say that. I'm gonna say this: they really don't. To be honest, here's the thing: I wouldn't mind seeing him back at WWE, but I don't think they need him. But like I said, I'm not against him coming over here. I'm saying, I'm like curious. I'm more so curious, not because I want to see him destroy the locker room or something like that. Just curious to see what happens. That's all. I'm just curious, see if he goes there or even Impact. We'll see.
Need Pepsi Phil. And no, I kind of disagree. Like, I do think they kind of need him because right now they've been kind of dry on Raw, especially Raw, and that's where he would go, I would assume, because he's been, hinted at with Seth Rollins on Raw for the last few weeks. So I think they need CM Punk because
and I'm gonna say, Raw is not as dry. No, Raw has not been dry. It's been jumping as well too. Ever since they separated the GMs, Adam Pearce been killing as a GM. I mean, the whole thing between JD and Cody, Jay, Samuel, and the War Game thing is been super high as well too, including the fortunate new heel turn of Drew McIntyre. But still, it's been interesting. I will say that at least. I mean, not a fan of Judgment Day taking over, but I will say I'll be a lying man by saying if I say Raw is dry, it's not dry.
Now Raw is dry, and they need a big-time name to come over, and Pepsi Phil is the right name for them. Phoenix Firebird says the return of Randy Orton would lead towards a more successful long run in WWE than the return of CM Punk.
Yes.
and that is a good hot take. That's an
Yes.
interesting one, and I kind of would have to agree. I think Randy
Yes.
Orton's going to be here for another decade, and I don't think he's going to have many problems like CM Punk could potentially have. So I will say that Orton.
And I say that Orton will definitely return as a babyface for Survivor Series. Everybody's saying, "Why you gotta return a babyface? He's better than him." I get it, man. I kind of, I hate hearing that. Like, "Oh, this person better than him. This person better." Like a person can do whatever character they can. I mean, but stop saying their brother there's a bad guy and villain. Like you're depriving the face fans of a good wrestler. So stop saying that shit, in my opinion. Number 2, yes, he'll do that. I mean, he'll eventually turn heel and possibly feud with Cody. I feel like I'm hoping Cody wins 40 and Orton be one of his first opponents. I was hoping that happened if he did run it at 39, but Orton wasn't ready yet. I think that's probably the other reason why they prolong as well too. Shit! I should have said this on my worry about WrestleMania 40 video. I meant to say this. I should have, but here you go. This is part of it. Here's a bonus hot take for me. I feel like them harping on the Hogan record or anything. I meant to say this in this. Is a distraction too as well too. I feel like they're trying to give us hope, not putting us hope on Cody winning this. They just make this. They're doing a good job worrying because last year they had folks thinking that Cody would win and he am not winning. So I feel like this is a reverse psychology thing. They're trying not people get people hopes up. That's all it is. I should have put that in my I'm worried about WrestleMania 40 video. But anyway, yes. Orton is good return, and like I said, I feel like he could possibly be the next opponent for the first or down the line opponent for Cody once he does. And I'm speaking as this is be Roman for the title at 40.
Should have a longer, more successful run with WWE if they both return. Even though I agree, Lil Pimp does not. They say, hell no, Randy is washed. Oh my God, I don't think Randy's washed at all. I think before he left, he was actually doing some of the best.
It was just that back injury. Other than that, he was killing it, man. Just that injury, wherever it happened, his back did him in. That's all.
Of his entire career. The RK Bro thing was absolutely
gold.
Fire.
Yes.
He was on fire. Everybody was cheering for him. They loved him. That was probably one of his best babyface runs. So I disagree. And honestly, when he comes back, he's gonna get one hell of a pop. And I want this man to honestly be in the world title picture. Which Relish Llama says Randy Orton is the guy to take the title from Roman Reigns. Look, guys, I would love nothing more than for Roman Reigns to drop the title to Randy Orton, but not at this point. He's got to drop it to somebody like Cody Rhodes, who can go on and become a big babyface for years to come. And Orton honestly doesn't need the title win, but I do want Randy Orton to become the WWE or World Heavyweight Champion sometime in the future. Preferably, I would want him to be the one who beats Cody Rhodes after turning heel in like a year or something of that nature.
I said I said the same thing. He just talked it up too. Like I said, I would like him to be the eventual opponent for him though. Take the title possibly only because defeat the heel fans. They like I said. I don't know why it's what changed since then, but a lot of folks don't want babyface holding the title so long. Anymore these days. It was good back then, but now I don't know. Again, I'm still wondering what changed. You know what I'm saying? What has changed? But anyway, there's that. All right, next.
7 Frank Castle says that Randy Orton should be the one to break Ric Flair's record and stay on Randy Orton. I would agree with that. A lot of people wanted to be John Cena, but I think Randy Orton is the best wrestler of all time. He's the perfect wrestler.
I say either or.
Everything there is to do, and I think the next step is to break Ric Flair's record and win 3 more world championships.
And that's also I felt like either or, and I feel like he could win it, could beat Cody, and then Cody probably get it back. Who knows? But either or, I'm either or with him or Cena doing it though. So all kayfabe, all alignment and kayfabe side. At least I can say them on video instead of saying since I can't say since again there's folks in the group that's got problem me talking about alignments. In that certain groups as well too, man.
Championships. Phillips says that WWE has dropped the ball with Cody Rhodes, and I couldn't disagree more. Did the Brock Lesnar feud kind of go on for a little too long? Yes. Is the Judgment Day storyline going a little too long as well? Yes. But regardless of that, Cody Rhodes is the biggest babyface.
This is the thing. Cody is finding a way out of. He's still making himself a big deal. Even though they put him in put him in fillers right now, he still is over the crowd. They have not dropped the ball. right now. It's right now the booking go on, but he's not. He's the thing about it. This is why I'm glad this is happening, because there's a lot of people was afraid of that. Where the booking that at 39 he's going to go stale. They dropped the ball or anything. And it's despite the Brock feuds prolonging, dragging the Brock feud, dragging his Judgment Day thing, and everything. Cody is still a attraction. He's still one of the top merchandise person in WWE right now, along with as far as a babyface, along with LA Knight. You know what I mean? They're still here to see Cody. They're happy to see Cody when he comes up. Cody makes them want to see more of him, regardless, just by his promos alone. Just by his promos alone, they make him his stay. I mean, especially the thing he did against Damian Priest about the leader thing. That alone is keeping them interested right now, all right? Like Cody know what he's doing. He's doing fine right now, all right? He's doing what he can do right now with how WWE's booking right now. Not saying WWE's bad, but the way things going with him being on Raw, Raw being SmackDown, him not being the one to trade SmackDown for Jay and all that as well too. He's gonna be fine, all right? They even got something might possibly cooking with him himself in real life. He might go against the title against Seth and lose, and then go for Roman instead. And a lot of people want him to go through the Elimination Chamber. I agree as well too. Don't do Royal Rumble. Do not have one Rumble. Don't do that. It's gonna turn fans against them. Please don't do that. I don't want fans turn against them. Entire fans turn against baby faces over bad booking, man. I'm already tired of bizarre world mindset of wrestling fandom as well too. So don't do that. But anyway, Cody's fine. They did not drop the ball. I mean, he's making a martini out of lemon. But as you say, all right, he's good.
WWE, and he's been the #1 merch seller of the entire year.
Exactly.
So there's no way that WWE dropped the ball with Cody Rhodes. I think they did a fine job, and I think when he does fight Roman Reigns again, a lot of people will get reinvested and say otherwise.
Exactly. This is their dirt. He's funny that I made this post. I made this comment under the post because folks were talking about how, like, you know, a lot of folks are not as hyped it was in NXT. It wasn't where the main roster has and they were in NXT, like DIY. A lot of folks is wanting folks in this, especially one of the groups. Like, I know you're probably wondering why I'm still in this fucking group. Now, I mean, the admins are cool people. That's why the admins, people who run the group, are cool people. That's the thing. But there's folks who are giving on with DIY because they're not getting this push. They feel they're not getting as well too. They feel like they're not getting a hop as well too. Be patient. And then under that comment, I talk about how, like, I lived through. I'm gonna tell you more. I'm gonna turn 40 soon. I lived through the tail end of the new generation. That's why I started wrestling faithfully. The tail end of the new generation era to the Attitude era to the Ruthless Aggression era to where we are right now. I was watching wrestling when Bret Hart took a break from the title picture and was feuding with a pirate and a dentist. And before he got back to the title picture and he got the big pop he was right now too, until he dropped it to Shawn Michaels. But yes, Cody's gonna be fine, all right? This is his little break for the big title pictures, just to not make him invincible. He loses, and he don't always when he loses. I mean, him and Jay had a tag team title run and they lost it pretty soon as well too. They lost another chance for the title runs too, thanks to Drew. So yeah. Cody Rhodes is not winning all the time, so he's good. They're doing right with Cody Rhodes. They're not making him win everything. They making him, earn his way back to the title picture. So yeah, Dudley is only the third best promotion right now. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wouldn't with AEW Impact going on and MLW. WWE is still #1. You know what I mean? And I say this because I've been still, to this day, out of all the wrestling one, I've been more invested in, I'm still more invested in WWE more than the others well too. AEW is like the good alternative, but as of late, I haven't been as invested as well too. Impact, I will say I've been invested, but not as faithfully. Like I said, I think have advantages because it's come on YouTube, and I have a YouTube membership. with them. I can go watch the episode when I can. MLW same way. I can watch it when I can, but I am invested in what's going on as well too. But I don't think and New Japan, like I said, I got nothing against New Japan as well too. I like to be faithful watching it, just trying to find time to watch it, catch up with it. It's like, but the AEW third position, I totally disagree. I still think they're still the first best promotion, regardless though as well too. No matter what's going on, I am more invested with WWE more than the others. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Too AEW had me a little bit, but as of late, they've been on. I'm gonna be honest, they've been all over the place, man. I'm saying WWE got me invested for sure.
Water Warrior says that WWE's the third best promotion right now. I don't know what you're smoking. They're number one. Nobody else is anywhere near them.
Nah.
And that is just a fact of life. The next hot take.
Right after that, LA Knight he comes up. But yeah, that's not his song. That's just facts of life. Yeah, and LA Knight comes up. LA still is the top guy. Is in top guy already. This is the thing right here. This was a test. I'm gonna be honest. He passed the test. Right now, they're going back to they're passing the test to see if he will eventually be the top guy when he do it. He's ready. Just right now, it's best to give him a mid card title right now to reinvent it right now because just to feed the fans like this person who's saying he's not a top right guy right now. Now to keep him the top, still a top baby face right now. Give him a mid card title. Hopefully he beats Logan Paul for the title, man. That's the way to go. But as him not being top guy right, I don't think he's not. I want to say he's not ready though. And I'm saying he proved himself that to be ready. He proved himself against Roman. Just Jimmy cost him the title, so he just fell into the typical bloodline nonsense as well too. That's all it was. So the fact that it took bloodline nonsense, not a clean loss to him to lose. The clean win from Roman for him to lose. He's ready. He's ready. Know what I mean, don't keep pushing him to the top title. Know what I mean, keep him with the but I do like he stayed with the bloodline, like he with the other members of the bloodline. But they are saying that he might go against him in Royal Rumble. I don't think that's a good idea, be honest. But I still think but I wouldn't mind it as well too.
LA Knight is still not ready for the top level, and I disagree. LA Knight is definitely top guy ready. He's got all the tools it takes to be a world champion. If anything, he feels like a world champion. When I look at him on my screen, I'm like, this guy is above a lot of other people. He's on Roman's level. That's what I felt during the entire feud and build-up between LA Knight and Roman Reigns. I think he should be the one.
He's held his own against Roman. His promos alone, he held his own against Roman. So yeah,
or at least walks out of WrestleMania 40 as the world heavyweight champion. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I still think he should have won Money in the Bank. Giving it to Damian Priest was a mistake. I still feel that way. Speaking of the Judgment Day, the next hot take says that Finn fell off.
That is a hot take right there. I'm gonna let Pllana take this one.
Which kind of feels right, but I think that's the story they're going with. I think WWE's trying to make Damian Priest feel like the big brother of the Judgment Day, and I don't think Finn is liking that, so I kind of see where they're going. But honestly, Finn Balor is the type of guy who I think plays a better babyface than a heel. There aren't too many.
I love hearing this. I don't care how rare it is. I love this when somebody say a wrestler play better babyface than a heel. I love hearing this because it's always the other way around. I love hearing this.
Guys who can do that, so I think they should turn him babyface sometime in the future and have him feud with Damian Priest.
Think about it though. They're gonna start talking that Damian Priest might end up being the babyface. Who knows? But we'll see.
I think it's going to happen at WrestleMania if I had to guess. Sir Benjamin James says that Solo Sikoa could be a Samoan Brock Lesnar.
That's interesting.
So basically Samoa Joe. But anyway, no, I don't think he is. For some reason, I don't see it with Solo Sikoa. I know a lot of people are going to be like, whoa, what do you mean? There's just something about Solo Sikoa. Like, I don't know. I watch him and I'm like, yeah, he could be all right. He's a mid-card guy, but I just don't see him as a world champion. It's just for some reason.
I'll be in is not yet. Not at the moment. Maybe he'll change my mind, but I kind of agree with that too. He's definitely a mid-card bro. I can see him as like a mid-card babyface title holder, contender as well too. In my opinion, not just got like babyface, but he's Like fans love the fans low key love Solo. Low key. We gotta say low key because he's a heel, but I gotta keep it low key. This is for the fans who sometimes he gets a little pop here and there. You know what I'm saying?
And not clicking. Maybe he needs a little more time.
But if you saw him on NXT before he joined the Bloodline, he was over as fuck as a babyface. So I feel like he could do good as a babyface.
Or maybe he needs, I don't know, to get away from the Bloodline and do his own thing.
That's
Phoenix Firebird comes back and says that Solo Sikoa has all the tools to pretty much be how Umaga was in 2006. A complete monster bulldozing past anyone with Paul Heyman helping.
Like I said, I can see him that happen as well too as a heel being like a monster. He's been proving it late as well too. He proved it with the way he did Cena. So yeah.
Out. That's not a bad idea. Like I said, maybe if he gets away from the Bloodline but keeps Paul Heyman, that wouldn't be too bad.
That'd be interesting
but honestly,
how they do that.
It's just Umaga was like more of like a, I don't know, the guy didn't even know how to speak English and just felt like a monster, whereas Solo just feels like a normal dude kind of trying to be like that. It's difficult. I can't explain my weird feeling about Solo Sikoa, but he's just not doing it for me. I don't think he's going to be Umaga 2.0 either. Otaku says that Cena needed that victory more than Solo. That was an unnecessary booking decision.
I'm gonna say this. I agree. I really thought Cena was going to get that win because, he hasn't won in a while. But on the other hand, I appreciate that he pushed Solo, or despite Solo being a heel, I appreciate he pushed Solo. But in my opinion, I do feel like Cena should have won that, in my wholehearted opinion. I get why he did it to push Solo over. He did it that, and I get kudos for shooting for that. But I feel that way. But I kind of agree with this.
Especially after those passionate promos by John Cena. I mean, I get what WWE is doing. They kind of want to continue it and have John Cena beat Solo down the line, maybe at Royal Rumble or WrestleMania, but I personally don't believe in the story. I don't really think that he's retiring, so it doesn't really do much for me. I do think that John Cena should have won and beat Solo and moved on to somebody else to feud with in the future, like Logan Paul, or I don't even know, maybe a rematch with Austin Theory if they...
That'd be cool. You go against Logan Paul, man.
If WWE want to go down that route. But Munchkin Boy says other...
Theory is mid-card for life. Ooh. I have to say I agree right now because they're really not doing anything. He's right now. He's like damn near a sidekick to Waller right now, so they're not doing anything with him. He's the man. He's some and it, like I said, this ain't just me being a pro babyface person. This is me in general. This is like if I was a care about line me, I would say that he needs a babyface turn. He needs a babyface turn because he's in dire need of a babyface turn because he needs that pop. He needs that. He needs that resurgence right now as well too. They resurging him plenty of time as a heel. It's not working. Turn him in babyface. He probably do some wonders.
Otherwise, he says Theory is a mid-carder for life, and right now I know it feels that way, and it could be true, but I blame WWE and how they booked this man. I think Theory has a lot of, skills.
Exactly.
I think Theory has the right tools to become a big box office name for WWE, or at least a main event kind of guy, but WWE has not been booking him too well, and that's kind of on them. Like, I don't even know what he's doing. His U.S. title run was ass. The John Cena feud was kind of ass, and then really nothing happened since. Seeker says the Judgment Day story has ran its course. I would be fine.
Let me see. Here we go. I'd be fine when they aren't. Yeah. Let me see. Judgment Day story has ran its course. I'd be fine with them. They weren't the only heels on Raw. Even the guy takes the backseat too. We need more better heels on Raw rather than just the faces feud with Judgment Day or Imperium. I agree with this partially. I agree that Judgment Day ran its course and they did. Man, I'm getting a little tired of it though. The Judgment Day takeover is like I said. If I wasn't a faithful WWE person, this would kind of low-key push me away. I'm going to be totally honest. This would low-key push me away. Hold on a second. I got to check something real quick. I'm back. I'm going to be honest. Like I said, if I wasn't a faithful WWE person or that faithful in wrestling, this Judgment Day thing would push me away. I'm going to be honest. Bloodline almost did until they start bringing some baby faces into the Bloodline story. But this Judgment Day thing is pushed. is run its course, man. Them retaining them losing and retaining the NXT, the both of them, both the tag titles and the NXT title. Is dumb, and Mami Rhea Diarrhea is barely defending as well too. And you're right. And if I was a Hill fan, I would say that same thing, because I don't like how that Gunther, because okay, but son, Gunther is a good wrestler, that he's in the backseat to them. Like, we haven't heard much about Gunther. We just all see his title run. I mean, and he's almost getting the treatment, the Roman Reigns Rhea treatment, not by fault. He's a hard worker. It's just not by fault. It's by him getting overlooked by where everything else is going on. But we need more better heels in Raw. I mean, I'm not going to agree with that, because I don't fuck with heels. That's another story. Other than that, this is most of it is true, man. Justin ain't ran, of course, but let's hear what Pllana said. Sorry. Let's try that again.
Fine with them if they weren't the only heels on Raw. Even Gunther takes a backseat to them. We need more and better heels on the Raw roster, rather than just having the faces feud with the Judgment Day or Imperium. And I agree with this. This is one of the flaws with Raw. The Judgment Day is way too much on that show. And like he says, Gunther does not feel like a top draw, because it's always all about the Judgment Day. And honestly, the Judgment Day does kind of feel a little boring. I'm not liking the JD edition. It's like, cool, whatever, it's alright, but it's not like groundbreaking. Like I said, I don't like the Finn Balor being treated like a little kid kind of thing. Dom is good. I still like Dom, and I do like Rhea Ripley. They got to do something to really spice it up. Angus says that Ludwig Kaiser should be the one to dethrone Gunther.
Ooh, he spoke Gunther, but it's been a little trouble paradise with the Imperium. That is a good take right there. It's like I said, it's been a little trouble in paradise with him, so we'll see.
And I can see why you would say that, and that's not a totally bad idea. Like, I kind of think it's kind of cool, especially with a singles push for Ludwig. But if I had to pick somebody, it would still be Chad Gable.
I still believe in Chad.
I want to see as the next IC champion.
I still believe in Chad Gable, man. And you know, they try to put Bronson Reed and everybody else on that. I still believe Chad, or even Miz. Between and Miz, but I rather it be Chad Gable, but one of my babyface Miz being the one. We'll see.
ZA Champion says that Shawn Michaels in 2000 was better than Shawn Michaels in the 90s.
True.
And I disagree. Shawn Michaels.
It's like it's a 50-50 with that. I agree. I agree why he feel that way, but it's 50-50. I see why not folks were still like Shawn, because he was like, he was edgy and everything, but a lot of people say that Shawn's best wrestling work was his return from retirement, man. And I agree with that as well, too. So it's definitely 50-50. So let's see. Pllana said he disagreed.
In the 90s was on fire. This man was just a total savage and did whatever the hell he wanted and put on bangers, complained, had so many things going on backstage with WWE, and also the infamous Montreal Screwjob happened, which I think is one of the coolest, craziest, most controversial moments in wrestling history. So I'm going to say that 90 Shawn Michaels was better, but 2000 Shawn Michaels was also fire. This one's a very hard debate, but I'm going to go with 90s. And the last hot take comes from Munchkin Boy, and they say Michael Cole is the GOAT of commentary, 26 years and only missing 3 shows. And I gotta agree with that. Michael Cole might very well be the GOAT. He's the voice of WWE for a reason. He is my GOAT, my commentary GOAT.
I will say this. Michael Cole, regardless, he had his ups and downs, but he's GOAT. He's GOATed, man, for real. He is golden. I mean, he's definitely part of the future. He's still part. He's been in a while. He's still part of Future as now as a senior. As a commentator, he's definitely doing great right now. You know what I'm saying, taking over the spots of taking over the senior of the likes of Gorilla Monsoon, Jim Ross, Kenny, man. He's done a hell of a job, man. His little bastard was Dominic Mysterio. I love it. He's done a hell of a good job, man, as a lady, man. I like it. And he's done a good job through the years. I mean, he had his ups and downs, but he's definitely good, man, for real. I mean, the one thing is just he got held back. He felt like just a little bit overshadowed because of the ghosts like Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross or anything as well, too. But outside of that, he's definitely a GOAT, man, for real.
I agree with that. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much.
So there you have it, though. There you have it. That's some hot takes right there as well too. Like I said, at the beginning of hot take, Romans must drop it at 40. I mean, If I'm hoping he gets Cody to drop this finish story. If not, he has to drop it at 40, man. No matter what, man. We can't deal with this any longer. Roman can't deal with this any longer himself, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks saying that maybe his him having leukemia previously is took a toll on him, and he's not able to work as well too. All caveat aside, if that's going on with Joseph Inoue, I understand that, but I'm not too keen on that. But like I said, this whole living schedule thing is it's like 50 hurting it, 50 helping. I'm saying 50 hurting it because it's like come on, Dre, you're the title's nonsense is almost bad. The belt house situation with Brock and many other part-timers will too. Number two, as far as helping, I mean, because like I said, for most folks say he's a special attraction when he comes. He's giving other folks a chance to shine, but to be noticed, but still that nobody's else getting a chance at the top title right now. I mean, only top title right now is Seth, and folks ain't kind of making Seth look bad because a lot of folks are shitting on Seth more than him. So back to my bizarre world of wrestling mindset of wrestling as well too. But other than that, this was good. Hot takes as always. This video was 9 minutes long. I made 3 of my minutes with my input on the hot takes. You know, I am with hot takes or anything or good discussion. I gotta make it longer as well because I gotta express myself on this. But other than that, shout out to Pllana Production. I was waiting for another new hot take or at least something about at least you talk about the Hogan situation as well too. Like I said, other than that, it's your boy T-Brush signing off. One love.